with the attack. Omo midfield give them balance, and we only hope say Tite be draw the perfect tactical plan and the selection a bit near put omo. Omo betimi win World Cup no say there. Omo no so much confidence omo betimi. They are young guys, but hey, when you have Neymar and fully fit and look at the Neymar of 2022 now, the kind of performance of Neymar Paris Saint-Germain, how many players are giving that performance to their team? And with the inclusion of Thiago Silva and a very good goalkeeper, I think Brazil is a chance of winning the World Cup with this particular squad. And this is a squad that, on paper, a squad, and everybody would love to wait and watch the Brazilian national team at the World Cup 2022. 2022 World Cup is set to commence very soon. A nation as a Blatter Becker say it was a mistake. Say the World Cup and almost host too. And everybody thought say the two political opponents are United States of America and then Russia. After giving it to Russia, no BNM said 2022 they come be my USA. But Michel Platini manipulations. Emma World Cup in Cocody Kata. And they who Juma Kata in just some years ahead of the World Cup. My prepared grounds so well in Doha. I feel the World Cup teams to the Coupe du Mondial. Now say World Cup in the do say the over expecting a squad players a Kobe, players in Kobe, coaches on Beluso on job, big teams that will be missing at the World Cup. And as usual, there's only one nation. The World Cup in the draw. Now say in just few days to the submission of the squad. I thereby I hope coach say the moment as I say obey a president in that particular nation and the country be America. A country World Cup will be a in 92 years of playing the World Cup, and for the first time in 1930 at the BBC 2018 and year before 2022 World Cup a nation by a nation a friend Brazil. Say can World Cup now, then you are talking about Brazil. Say can the memories of the World Cup, you are talking about Brazil. From Leonardo's to the memories of what transpired the Maracana Sports Stadium after Abranti FN Safiano. And as this guy shared the 2 goals. Emma Misal Barbosa, the goalkeeper for the side. It was 30 years. Or say Brazil, see the utum then timer. The number of years I will do prison 30 years. But on the Brazil for headed to prison for the rest of his life. And in 1994, Abra Oko US in US in 94, Oko Brazilian team Ewo camp no mpanim fa amana nko because almost say a queen of us to consider 2 goals or the bad luck Becker team I ask against the memories of Romario de Faria Souza goals in 1994 World Cup, the exceptional squad of Mario Zagallo that produced the magic square and the magic triangle in 1970 and no any Niema Vicente Fiola Modebae in 1958 World Cup, the Edson Arantes de Nascimento Modebae and then Manuel Francisco dos Santos Adodona friend Garincha Modebae in 1962 World Cup. So can World Cup no. That's all person can say maybe for Brazil who there. Then the World Cup clearly defines them. Brunei because the epitome of the World Cup because many nation Omotimia winning Makumako 5 times represented the nation at every tournament here Timiako. And Brazil they say do World Cup there and same baby any expectation baby and any baby expected from them. In 2002, the Baby Sine, win a World Cup of you. The longest dry spell from 1970 to 1994. Abraham called 24 years without a World Cup. Now from 2002, the Baby Sine, you are talking about 20 years. It is a full answer. Let us almost say to us the long spell now. After the era of Pele, Rivellino, Jairzinho, and Gelson plus Clodado, no almost saying Kobe. But this time, the whole country feels they have the men, they have the quality, and they have the people best support to with a very good coach and experience to win them the hexagon. And Donne and Sema Omoka. Now and chair and I know you they are and a Professor Tite in the squad in about 2 now as usual. Brazil there's a squad in a bar, Obenya setting key figures because in terms of quality, were a lot to choose from. And it's also there were certain players almost 70 position from the very first day. It is also the goalkeeping department. For a bit, it's a Weberton. Weberton was the goalkeeper for the Brazil team in the Olympic Games in 2016. I brought host to Real Olympic Games in 2016, and he won the competition for Brazil for the first time in 88 years. So for we say Edison Morales, the Manchester City dominance no on one other pool, and in the Copa America, he was competent enough to keep the pole for several games, and in the final, on also a model to be so any. It is so Edison or him and young one. Alisson Becker needs no introduction. Even when he was a second goalkeeper for AS Roma, coach I friend Tite, in your confidence no one woman keep put the post for Brazil. Into the 3 goalkeepers or Mode Kwakobo World Cup in Nanyamian Ukraine, so you be a Makuma. It really represents the quality that the country has now, the major headache, I need to break and want them a right back. So for their right back, if we see football in open countries, or more produce full backs you are talking about Brazil. From Gilmar Santos to Nelson Santos, Ede Babesi Blanco to Jorginho, Ede Babesi Cafu to Roberto Carlos, Douglas Mekon Sanado to Michel Bastos Fernandez, Ede Babesi Marcelo Vieira, and then Daniel Alves, Ede Babesi Alessandro, and then Danilo for Santos Academy from the Villa Belmiro. Name a mate or no Musiaka in Santos and Babesi there. Brazil have fully represented the quality of fullbacks at game na nkasehu. Inti amafo bebre say afu quality be na no beba because in recent times people have questioned the number of fullbacks or modeba. So last year Daniel Alves prior inti Danilo and the Fagner the be represent here and Danilo to be prior and in the game against Belgium Fagner by one team than Hazard. So Marcelo Clau yeah top class player. Felipe Luis eba bet connected on boy again. Eden Hazard Faso and I say Abrante fan Kevin De Bruyne first share second goal. Now truly, let's say Brazil will need a host of quality to represent them so far as the competition here concerned. Now right back or the almost Juventus Danilo, whom for me hasn't been exceptional for Real Madrid, Manchester City, and Juventus. But a way a player will say Academy, the old ladies of Italian football. He doesn't belong to the class of right fullbacks or more consistent. But I think he's a good, very good player for Brazil. So here Daniel Alves, so people say the entire harvest. Coach didn't buy. Daniel Alves 84. Osina can't demo Pumas. But again, if you want to rate Alves, have time and discuss Alves. At age 35, was the best player in the Copa America in 2019. At age 37, Okobo Olympic Games right fullback as a captain, and he won the competition for them. So Tite won the trust. Tite won the belief. Tite also need Obia or what that strong mentality to control the dressing room. And says I never win our pedia. Clearly you get from Daniel Alves. And Tite fan. Obviously, and on the bed, the weaker side of the Brazil team. Left side, so or less Teles or Alessandro. I think that is okay for the left side. Now the central defense. Marcos Marquinhos Correa is an established centre back, only competitor. Thiago Silva is an established centre back, only competitor. But others near now places here between Lucas Beresimo of Benfica, Gabriel Magalhaes of Arsenal, Eder Militao, and then Bremer of Juventus. So 4 players when are not Professor Titi. Eyimienu Edi Akwakoka the first two now. And so she baby Eder Militao arise here free from FC Porto. Eder Babesi Real Madrid and his level of performance in the Champions League. Eder Militao you know. Into Eder Militao you know the other 3 players. Ofa Gabriel of Arsenal, a very good player, but he's a bit inconsistent. Arsenal and how much some consider go from the central zone no be able no. Lucas Verasimo Prakotina Chile Afena Oba. So obviously the best defender in the Italian Serie A is Bremer and another man Titi Etimefano account. The midfield, the only question in midfield is Abrante Fene Fred at Manchester United on started, but Brazilian national team the game one Casemiro Abono 1 game pen on Matimialuso. So in as much as on started for Tima, your friend Manchester United in the Brazilian team, a body a perfect telepathy and that cohesion for Casemiro in midfield. It is a teacher friend and son again unim teacher. He is a fan of Corinthian players. And I'm saying how do you Juma? Until you feel that those players understanding the system, no, it is ordinary. I don't think it's news. The other players like Lucas Paqueta, Bruno Gomes, Aquacos Sanimo Newcastle, and is the best central midfielder in the Premier League now. Until and so team command Tite Eka. Almost almost technical study group na Aquacos Abranteno. Now we believe say if they need a ball carrier and a progressive midfielder in midfielder, Abranteno also Omodeneba. And on the say Abranteno ne call up on a question be any home. Now we are Now wasan akọ anim ho e ho na Brazil e dey ba with a pool of talent. Many people be say so check it from 2002 and this is one squad which is better than 2014 and better than 2018 setup. Ho amon America. Fanny Messin because he's a player that will be paired among the greats in Brazil even today, so retire because he's the second time all-time scorer for Brazil. But on the right, so who could he find for bar? Or more Abrantia, your friend Rafinha. In the last 1 year, we name a Sinchaya. On any goal involvement for my friend Brazil. So for Obi to say Antonia, Obia shall qualify and be the exploit of Anthony. And for me, those are the two players I will be changing the game for Brazil in the qualifiers. Into Omo, and then you talk about Real Madrid Rodrigo for tough mentality, for top class performance, for being a super sub. Now I followed the progression in the Chelsea, Real Madrid games and other games are clearly. Obo said, I granted one player who deserves to be part of the setup, and on the left, Vinicius Junior obviously is the rare deal. For me, one of the best left wingers on the planet. And again, Gabriel Martinelli. Tite is a fan of Martinelli because chance to be a diamond in Brazil game be out and in Arsenal, why very, very consistent. Now you talk about Jesus. Experience-wise, players so much anymore. The last World Cup he was the number 9. The last Batuan Olympics he was the number 9. The last Copa America he was a sub. But games that Tite Diamond and were proven, and in Arsenal he has been phenomenal. It is a Gabriel Jesus a chance to be part of the setup. I don't think it's an issue to discuss at all. Then you talk about Pedro. Pedro come with a different profile compared to all the players. Only the mainstream center forwarder. Say game when yet now he will be the physical presence inside the area. He's the best player in the Copa Libertadores. He's the top scorer in the Copa Libertadores. And this is one player. And Copa Real Madrid, interior crucial ligament. And the continent, a top boy, a big boy for the Flamingo side. And it's a coach in the Frena and Daddy said, 2 players. And then no be a boy actually. Say Argentina Chiti, I'm from or Gabigol. Now I can Roberto Firmino and probably Matias Cunha. So for Gabigol, the dominant Flamingo setup on also can home. But again, we are no besides on your chance balance net and a performance net say the performance in Sweeney. Teach a man opportunities in the qualifiers. But when Timmy the same thing applies to Roberto Firmino. In the last few weeks, he has been sensational, but in pecking order. So far, Jesus, Ofa Abranti Efeno, Pedro, Ofo Brita Rachel listener. All those players have been better than Roberto Firmino in the national team. Guys, not more than morning now. Let's go national team first in 2014. But as of now, you must say, what has been the stake? What has been the memories? What has been Firmino's big game I everything they are kind? He's here to give us one. And it is the reason why I Tite and Timmy Antron and him cry. In all, Brazil a boost of quality in all departments. Brazil a boost in terms of balance from their midfield. And this is a setup I totally agree. So when they compare 2018, when they compare 2019, the only thing that is clearly lacking in attack is experience. But these guys are on form and mostly the Brazilian tournament now who's our guys with some more form. What do you expect? They've always won with the attack. Our midfield give them balance, and we only hope the Tite bet draw the perfect tactical plan and the selection a bit me put to Omo. I'm going win World Cup. To say there, Oman was so much confidence. I'm going They are young guys, but hey, when you have number and fully fit, and look at the number of 2022 now, the kind of performance of them at Paris Saint-Germain. How many players are giving that performance to their team? He's a big boy, a rare deal, a father figure now, and with the inclusion of Thiago Silva and a very good goalkeeper, I think it's Brazil a chance of winning the World Cup with this particular squad. And this is a squad that, on paper, a squad, and everybody would love to wait and watch the Brazilian national team at the World Cup 2022.